legally be able to walk into that school, defenseless against a governor who, despite the fact that Texas has 5 of the worst mass shootings in U.S. history, just over the last 5 years on its watch, refuses to lift a finger to make it any less likely that your child or Amy's and my 3 kids will meet the same fate as those children in Uvalde, those children at Santa Fe High School in 2018, are kids who are being killed in our communities on a daily basis. So common, their names never make the newspaper. We don't see their faces on television. In fact, gun violence today is the leading cause of death for children, for kids, and teenagers in the state of Texas right now. For those of you who survived last February, when in the energy capital of the world, the lights stopped working, and the heat would no longer turn on, and the water stopped flowing because it was frozen in your pipes, where it sat there before it burst and ruined your floorboards and your drywall, and mold started running up to your ceiling. $10 billion in damage was done to homes just like yours across the state of Texas. 700 our friends and family and neighbors did not survive that disaster. Not one brought by God or Mother Nature, but by the people in the highest positions of power, who would not keep the power running to those that they are supposed to serve. And then there's this, maybe more fundamental and existential than anything that I've just described. And that is our ability to freely and fairly choose those who will represent us and serve us and hold office in positions of power and public trust. It is harder to vote or to get on the rolls here in the state of Texas than it is in any other state in the Union right now. In March, during our primaries of this year, 95-year-old World War II veteran, a guy willing to give his life for this country, like fascism half the world away, and then democracy here at home, had his ballot by mail rejected not once, but 3 times. And find a person among us who has better earned the right to vote than that guy, who is willing to give his life so that we can do the very same right here in Texas today. And I want to be clear that voter suppression and voter intimidation is not aimed at people who look like me. As it always has been since the end of Reconstruction in Texas, it is targeting African Americans, communities of color, Latinos, Mexican Americans, Asian Americans, all across the state of Texas. And as Bob Coffey can tell us, there's now a new target on the backs of Texans living with disabilities. In fact, today, you have to be able to match signatures. Bob just introduced me to someone earlier this week who, because of her disability, cannot sign her name twice the same way, is functionally and effectively disenfranchised in this state right now. There's a target on the back of caregivers, a target on the back of people who have every right, every need of being heard and have their ballot counted in our elections. 7 million of our fellow Texans did not vote in 2020. Arguably the most important election in American history, not because they're lazy, they have a lack of love for this great democracy, but simply because they have been drawn out and we have yet to become the match for them. This is our moment, and here's why I'm optimistic despite all that. Because you can be forgiven for submitting to this as the status quo. It's maybe our future, our fortune, our fate. Hey, it's just the price we pay to live in the state of Texas. You can be forgiven for succumbing to the temptation to despair. If you're one of those who is targeted right now in this state, if you're a woman concerned about a complicated pregnancy and wondering whether the doctor is going to be able to save your life if it comes to that in this state, if you are an immigrant, you're wondering what it means for you that this governor speaks routinely of invasions and taking matters into our own hands and defending ourselves from those immigrants who are coming to get us. If you are gay, if you are transgender, and right now your parents might be arrested child abuse, for loving you and trying to help you, and make sure that you can come through. And they're going to turn you over to Child Protective Services, the worst run foster care program in the United States of America, bar none. You can be forgiven for giving up, going somewhere else if you have the resources and the wealth and the privilege to do so. But you chose to be here right now. And what I've learned is that the action that we are taking, not just by showing up, but by signing up to host these campuses, and soon signing up to knock on doors and walk the blocks with those campus hosts, that action is the antidote to despair. And it is the key to victory. And it's why we are going to win this election on the 9th of November. And when we do, we're going to restore the right of every woman to make her own decisions about her own body and her own future. We're going to have the backs of our public school educators, our teachers, our counselors, our librarians. We're going to pay them enough so they don't work 2 or 3 jobs, just one, focusing on that child in front of them, drawing forth a lifelong love of learning. We do that. There is no stopping that kid. There's no stopping the rest of us. And we're going to listen to those teachers when they give us some helpful hints on how they can do a better job, like canceling the STAR test and making sure that our next TEA commissioner is a classroom teacher and that those retired teachers get a cost of living adjustment every single year. We're going to prioritize the lives of our kids ahead of the NRA or any other special interest in the state of Texas. When we win, we're going to make sure that every eligible citizen is able to vote. That means online voter registration, same-day voter registration, automatic voter registration. It means replacing Confederate Heroes Day as a state holiday with Election Day as a state holiday, so you can take the day off work and actually cast that ballot. And we're going to win because of you. You are the answer to the extremism and the failed leadership that has brought us to this moment. If anything in some way it is perverse to way about it, through his division he has somehow unified us right here, right now. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, the difference is momentum. The most important thing of all is that you're a Texan, you're an American, you're a human being, and we have a chance to treat one another that way. So, there are great things happening in this campaign. I mean, they are literally all around you right now. There's money, resources that we use to put ads on TV and to support block walkers and to hire more organizers and send pieces out in the mail to people will never reach otherwise. In fact, we raised more money than the sitting governor in the last 4 years, like $3 million. Different contributions. Average contribution is $36. You know, the polls will move up and down over the next 45 days. But over the course of this race, for the last year, we've gotten closer and closer and closer. I'll tell you what, those polls are picking up something, but they're not picking up everything or everyone. I mentioned those 7 million who did not vote in the 2020 election, those who are targeted for suppression and intimidation. Well, what Jack and Catherine, our director of organizing this campaign, are going to do for those who sign up is we're going to put you on the very doors of those who've been drawn out of this democracy. You are the best hope that we have of bringing them back in and making sure that on election night they become the margin of victory. Wouldn't that be some pretty crazy, proud, poetic political justice? If those aren't supposed to vote, that's the way this thing is over. And I'll tell you before I make this request of you. Whether it's worth going out there in this hot Texas heat. I thought it was supposed to be fall. It was 100 degrees today. I sweat through my shirt, my pants, my socks, my shoes. You will too when you go out on those doors. But face to face, eyeball to eyeball, human being to human being, at this deeply divided, highly polarized moment, when we're so consumed, maybe even addicted to these digital devices. When you lock eyes with someone when you knocked on a complete stranger, who the hell knows how this is going to go, right? They can slam the door, face, you know what, I'm not interested, I'm all about that. But they can be one of those voters who is literally waiting for you. Number one reason we didn't have those who didn't vote, the 7 million who voted in 2020, is no one ever asked them to. When I was running a long shot race for Congress, House 10, 5 the polls had us so far behind, no one thought we had a snowball's chance to win this. I knocked on doors every single day. Met voters just where they are, just like you are about to do in this campaign. And there was a point during that effort when I knew we were going to win. I was walking into a diner and told somebody this story today. And a guy stops me and he says, You're Beto O'Rourke, right? I said, I am. And he said, it's interesting because you knocked on my grandmother's door Thursday. She invited you in. You all never talked about politics. You never tried to sell her on any politics. I don't even know if you told her what position you were running for. But she told you about her grandson who's a Marine. She's damn proud of that. She told you about her daughter who's a school teacher. And the struggle she has making ends meet, working 2 jobs just so that she can connect with those kids Monday through Friday in the classroom. That's so you were there for 30 minutes. You had a cup of coffee with her, and you got up, you shook her hand, you said goodbye, and you went and knocked on the next door. Well, not too long after you left, in fact, that very Sunday, this guy tells me, I and my 32 cousins went to her house to have a meal, as we do every single Sunday. And she made each and every single one of us promise to vote for you in this next election. So, he said, no. I don't even know who you are, but you have the votes of the Lopez family, and you're going to win this election. And you did. And when you show up, talk to you, listen to me. We're there for these people who are counting on us right now in this defining moment of truth. They're going to vote for and with you and us as well. Last thing that I want to say. I was thinking about how tough this moment can be and the tasks we have in front of us. But it made me think about our history as a state. And it was a great reminder that as tough as this challenge might be, Jack just said it's the 1994, since we last elected a Democrat to state house. It's been 32 years since we last elected a Democrat to be governor. Happens to be the best one we've ever had in Richmond in 1990. Talk about that temptation, despair, the question of wonder, and to doubt. But you think about what she was looking at, I talked to her about Cecilia. And she said, you never, over the course of that campaign, ever had a poll come back that said that they were going to win. However, they ran just like we're running this one right now. Or maybe we're running just like they ran theirs back in 1890. Going everywhere, writing nobody off, taking no one for granted. You cannot be too rural and Republican for us to show up. You can't be too big and blue and Democrat for us to pretend to know what you think, to listen to and learn from you, and make sure we can work with you at the end of the day. Think about all of those who came before us. Think about Ann Richards. Think about Barbara Jordan. Think about LBJ and 65 signing the voting rights act in the law to bring the first legislation of democracy in American history. Think about the people who gave LBJ the power to do that. 24-year-old John Lewis crossing the edge of the next bridge in Selma, Alabama, being within an inch of his life, not for himself or just people who look like him, but for all of us. He literally gave LBJ the power to sign the ERA in 1965. When we think about it that way, we are simply the heirs, their service and their struggle and their sacrifice. And what we do with this inheritance will determine our future and define us in the eyes of history. More important for the parents and our kids forever going forward. We cannot be found wanting, but in that same stroke, let me say this. these hosts, are we the hosts right here? Every single one of these hosts has agreed to welcome you to wherever